Hey. Long time no see. Finally back to working on this. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of sketching in my sketchbook recently, but I haven't done a lot of digital stuff. So I need to catch up. Oh yeah, is it like a manga cat panel? What character? I always struggle to draw Deku's hair. It's such an inconvenient shape. I really hate it. I could just about do Bakugo. But I'm better with hairstyles like Todoroki. Yeah. Well, Deku's the main character, so it wasn't that good a guess. need to pull up some reference for this. I want to try and make it kind of coppery. Need to look at some metal textures. Got some copper. Not sure. Oh yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, you changed your username again. Yeah, that's your boy. Is that from like early on in the manga? Because he's still wearing like a regular school uniform. I haven't actually read the manga, I've only watched the anime. I like My Hero, but not enough to read the manga. I only read the manga as stuff that I like, really like. Because there's always so much manga to get through. I don't have the time to read everything. Oh yeah, okay, cool. See, I know my stuff. See, I'm big brain. Cue the fucking music that's like da 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 da. Their music's so pog in that show. It gets me so hyped. Just trying to be very subtle about how I start colouring this. I got some good references though. It's got quite a nice gold kind of sheen to it. Is that a problem with the sensitivity, or is that just your computer? Because mine's a little bit weird like that sometimes. Sometimes my computer lags, and you'll probably see it while I'm working, like the mouse will go like way big, the brush will go way big and then way too small, and then I have to try and get it to the right size that I want. It's a bit annoying. This is going well. Is it too much of an issue? Are you just reading the manga for the first time then? I think this looks cool. I might have to colour correct it a little bit at the end, just to balance it out against the blue, but I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean there's normally some extra stuff in the manga that the anime didn't have time to cover, so I'd normally recommend it if you like the show, you know? I did that with the Promised Neverland when it came out. I really enjoyed season 1, so I went ahead and like read the rest of the story, or reread up until, you know, what happened in the show, and then carried on, just because I liked it so much. I don't know, I kind of get used to it after a while. I agree it is a bit weird to get used to from like a Westerner perspective, like reading the wrong way. Ooh. Yeah, I'd recommend it. It's pretty dark, but it's very good. I cancelled my Netflix subscription because I'm poor at the moment, so but I will I watched everything that I was like in the middle of watching before it got cancelled, so can't complain too much. I'm just watching a bunch of anime online now. I just finished Made in Abyss. I'm probably going to watch Cowboy Bebop again, just because I want to watch it. Yeah, I feel like a teenager back when I was like streaming anime online and stuff. Try and make this shinier. Or maybe not. Maybe I should just work on scratches and stuff. I think it looks cool. I just want to finish this set off. I've been working on it for so long. It's good practice though, working on metals and this skin texture that I'm not very familiar with. So it's been interesting, but there's loads of stuff that I want to do, like personal projects. So I want to try and wrap these up. I mean, that's good. That's the good thing about reading a manga, is you can just read it at your own pace. When I'm reading like a really detailed manga like Berserk, I take ages reading each page. I read a volume and then I go back and read it again like a second time. Just because the first time you're kind of reading it for the story, and then I read it a second time to look at the artwork, you know. And a lot of times I see a lot of details that I missed. I probably wouldn't do that with a manga like My Hero, because it's got good artwork, but it's not as crazy detailed as Berserk. There's no shame in taking your time enjoying something. Short attention span. I guess I better start doing some scratchy work now. No worries, I'm streaming pretty late today. I've been doing a lot of like job application stuff and job interviews, so I haven't had a lot of free time. Your sleep is more important than my fucking my stream. Thank you. Yeah, I'm liking how it looks. I wanted to differentiate it from his armor because I thought it would look a bit boring. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave it like this. I might adjust it a little bit. Not sure what I'm gonna do. But definitely glad I pulled up that reference image of some copper material, because otherwise this would be looking a lot worse. If you're not familiar with something that you're drawing, always pull up reference images, because you can't make it up, you know. It won't look right. My advice for you. That's good, switching between your reference. Never a bad thing. I'm wondering if I could color shift this to a different color. I think it would have to be blue to make it look like a metal. I think I prefer it copper. definitely prefer it copper. But who knows? It stands out nicely like that. Okay. Oh, I'm painting on the wrong layer. There we go. Yeah, that's the trouble with manga stuff. It's very easy to talk down on, you know, manga artists, but it's actually very hard. I was very frustrated because I couldn't draw a anime art style. Because it looks like it should be simple, but it's not. You gotta have really good line quality. But I've gotten a lot better at it. Some rust on it. Okay. That's probably enough. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. Trying to make that little thing look like it's carved into it. Okay. There we go. All right. You're drawing on your tablet, right? Or are you doing it like on paper and you can't fix it? Yeah. That's a lot easier than having to redo it on paper. I need to do some lighting, but I'm not sure what colour to do it. Don't know what colour would look good with this. Draw this in. Drawing the buttons that you need. I've got a remote control that I hold in my left hand that's got all the hotkeys bound to the buttons, just to make it faster for me to work. I think it looks kind of cool like this, where it's like kind of like magma, or like fire element or something. I don't know. I think that looks kind of cool. It doesn't really say anything about this gauntlet. I think it's like a stone gauntlet or something, but I'm just trying to make it look cool, honestly. That looks pretty nice. Let's just shrink my brush. Getting spooked by your reflection. Then if I color shift this, should look like fire or something. Get lots of cool effects like this. I'm looking for something a little bit like fiery. Okay, back to working on this arm. Oh, the stylus for putting the gems in. How far did you get through it? Like, is it like, if it's almost done, it might be worth finishing it. 2/10. Damn, she did. How long were you working on it? That's not a lot. Oh, that's looking really nice. That effect works really well. Oh no. Yeah. How hard is it to just do without it? Like, do you actually like really need the stylus to pick up the pieces? I'm assuming it's just like a stylus with a little bit of like sticky at the end to pick up the sequins or whatever. Yeah, like tiny little minuscule gems. Find a way to do this quicker. You need a pair of tweezers or something to like get him. Oh, so you can use your nails if you're really careful. Hmm. Yeah, I bite my nails as well. It's really bad. I've got I got a couple nails on my right hand that I've been like consciously trying to not bite. Oh no, not fake nails. You can't bite fake nails. What are you doing? Hmm. My hand is so shaky. Okay. Hmm. I think I forgot to put some highlights here as well. Oh yeah. Hey. You definitely got the eyes right. I think the eyes are like one of the hardest parts on him to draw. I always struggle with the hair, but I see a lot of other people's drawings where the eyes are done weirdly, because he's just got like big round eyes compared to most like anime characters. But you've done good. I see what you mean though about it taking ages and stuff. Hey, I mean, even if you had to redo them, it still looks good. Not really sure what I should be doing on this armor. Maybe I should add a glowy effect for the arm as well, now that I'm looking at it. Speech bubbles are always really hard. They never look like as perfect as they do in the manga. Because, like, I don't know, if you're doing a professional manga, you've got like a person whose entire job it is to just do speech bubbles and text, so people find it really hard to do that as well. It took me a while to figure out how to do them properly. How to make them look good. I don't know, man. I don't know what I want to do with this. Add some scratches, some sort of detail on this. I think that looks good. Rendering like this is so boring. I think that's about as much rendering as I can bear. I should probably use that render layer, or maybe a different one. I guess a different one. Why is that not working? Oh, it's on the wrong layer. Of course. Hey, you gotta be pretty bored for that. Biggest ooh-woo. It's a hard wet layer. Trying to make this look like a some sort of like mechanical magic glow. I don't really like it on the seams though, I'm just going to do it in the middle. I fucking love that meme. The like Roblox oof noise. That never ceases to make me laugh. It's just such a good meme. This isn't really working as well as I'd hoped. Adjustments, contrast maybe. Maybe I should just bring the level of it down overall. So it doesn't Doesn't even work. Ooh, there we go. Maybe that is enough. Not really sure what I should be doing with this. Okay, I think that's all the work I'm going to do on the arm. I can't really be bothered to do anything else, to be honest, so... Oh well. Actually, I'll tell you what I might do there is... Oh, is that locked? That is locked. Put some of that in there. Paint it in here. Did I put... Oh, there we go, okay. Put some of this over here. Right, I think that's pretty much done. I might end up toning the lights down or changing the colours or something, but I think that's pretty good for now. Wait, what is this? Why is my brush doing that? Hold up, that's not right. Why is my brush doing that? Whoa, what is going on here? That's not my brush. I'm very confused. I have no idea what happened to my brush there. Is that what passes for entertainment in your house? Turning the router off? The router in my house is so bad. Cuts out every now and then. To wrap this up because I can't be bothered to paint this anymore. I was playing video games for ages, and I mean like a couple months ago, and I realised that my Wi-Fi sucks, but I had like an Ethernet cable that I wasn't using, so I was like, oh, I'm an idiot, I could have just plugged that in. I don't use a lot of hotspots because I have like a... I don't use my phone data that much. I can't really be bothered to render this either, so I'm just gonna... I'm pretty bored as well, just in the final stage of this painting where I'm just rendering stuff. Pretty boring. I'm sure it doesn't make very entertaining live stream to watch, so my apologies. I need to do the skin on this guy as well, which I'm not looking forward to. Hey, I feel the same way. If this wasn't a commission that I had to do, I would probably stop because I'm pretty bored. But the way I look at it is like, if I want to do this as a job, you have to kind of perform regardless of how you're feeling, you know? So that's what kind of motivates me to carry on. Yeah, I mean, it's not the biggest pro tip ever, but just gonna tweak the skin texture. Someone pointed out that the neck scales were like too big, so I'm just fixing it a little bit. Thanks. I think it's looking better now. It's a pretty easy fix to make, to be honest, on this. Texture took a decent amount of time to paint, but it's not too hard. Once you get an idea for the shapes, you just kind of run on autopilot and it kind of just gets done. It's not too bad. I do want to fix the eye though. I really dislike how the eye looks. So I'm probably gonna dump all of this into a layer group, like a file, and then just drop the opacity way down while I fix the line art. Are you talking about your Deku? I tend to opt for black and white. I like how manga panels look. Is this the same brush? I don't know. Hard to tell. Yeah, I don't like this eye. I'm gonna get rid of it and redraw it. Is that much better? I feel like that's a little bit better. I don't know if drawing the scales around the eyes is too much. I feel like that's good. And I don't like this line. That's a stupid line that shouldn't be there. Hmm. I feel like that's good. Hmm. Um, yeah, I need to fix that. Hmm. Hum. I can't believe I've still got another one of these to go. So much work. But it'll look so good when it's done.
Unclear sentences in real time, so your point is understood. It's easy. Check your tone and deliver your message in the way you intend. Say what you mean with confidence and put great writing to work with Grammarly. Download today at Grammarly.com.
Yeah, the Ghibli jam is like so chill compared to the the like insane thing I'm drawing. But it is super chill. Yeah, it's called Ghibli Jazz Cafe Music. Relaxing jazz and bossa nova music, Studio Ghibli cover. It'll come up on YouTube if you search for it. But it's pretty cool. Yeah, I like chill stuff when I'm drawing. I sometimes put on more like I don't know, heavy music and stuff, but it's not really what you want when you're doing a lot of detail rendering for hours on end like this. Oh, does it? I'm not too worried about my my streams getting nuked by it, because I'm not doing anything too crazy at the moment. It's just a commission stream. I'm probably not going to use this footage for anything else, so I'm not too bothered by it, you know. Plus, it's nice to just listen to what I want to listen to, you know, instead of just royalty-free stuff all the time. I listen to some like metal and rock stuff when I'm doing thumbnails and sketching, because it kind of gives me that bit of energy. But I like drawing putting music on that kind of matches what I'm drawing, you know. So if it's something kind of more edgy or hardcore, I'll put some like rock on. But it's a pretty late evening where I am. I'm just kind of grinding through this commission work, so I just want something chill in the background. Yeah, this music kind of tires me out as well. Sometimes it's a little bit too, makes me a little bit too sleepy and I have to change it again, but I'm working in Photoshop at the moment, but I do like anime art in Clip Studio. But I'm in Photoshop right now. I just remembered you haven't actually seen the whole image. I think I might tone down either the blue or the orange lighting because it's a bit of a clash. I'm not sure if it works yet. I haven't decided. I'm kind of losing patience with this. I'm probably going to wrap it up pretty soon. I just realised as well. Oh, Clip Studio is great, man. For me personally, it's not quite good enough yet. It doesn't have all the features that I would need. So I still use Photoshop for a lot of work. That being said, I reckon in a few years Clip Studio will be better, like, overall. If they can get some of their texture brushes working better, I think it will be the best program in the future. Yeah. What was there was one recently that let you use Photoshop brushes, I think, in Clip Studio or something like that. And I was really frustrated because it sucks having like two completely different brush sets and two different programs, you know. So I was so hyped. The import feature. When that came out, it came out literally like the day after I had to travel, and I was so annoyed. I was like, ah. It would have been perfect if I could have used it. I could have just imported my brushes and finished working on what I was doing there. But I had to travel, and I was away from a computer for like a month. So that was really frustrating. But it's a really cool feature. It doesn't work quite as well as I would like it to, but it's still pretty good. It's a step in the right direction. It shows that they care about the important things, you know. They know what they have to do to compete with Photoshop and Adobe, and it looks like they're doing it, so. Hey, if you got Clip Studio, that's, I think, just as good as Photoshop if you're doing, I don't know, well, depending on the art style. I still do a lot of like painting stuff, like painting texture. I don't know. What's on my Twitch? Is there? You can see a little bit on my Twitch page, that like landscape of the mountain. It's got like a lot of texture stuff. So like stuff like that isn't the best in Clip Studio, but if you're doing like anime drawings, yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I actually prefer doing line art in Clip Studio. Much nicer. I really struggled to do like clean anime art in Photoshop before, and I have my whole manga stuff set up in Clip Studio. Oh hell yeah! I just started using vector lines in Clip Studio. It's so fucking good, man. It saves me so much time, especially when I'm doing animation. Drawing with vector lines saves me like hours and hours of time. Yeah, the what's the eraser that cuts off where it crosses lines? I don't know what it's called. But if you draw like lines in an X, it'll like delete lines up until the point where they intersect. So you can just like do hair strands and stuff really easily. I love it. It's so good. So I use both programs pretty frequently, depending on what kind of art style I'm using. So this is very like texture and rendered, so I'm doing it in Photoshop. I kind of regret doing the line art in Photoshop because it's a little bit blurry, and look at the edge, it's all like messed up, which it bothers me a little bit, but it doesn't bother me enough to fix. Is that bad? This is a commission, but I'm putting I've put too much time into it. I need to wrap it up. Yeah, it's not a big enough issue for me to go around and fix it all. And this is character 4 of 5, so realistically it's a lot of work to go back and fix like the line art on 4 different characters. So it's going to stay the way it is, but I'm pretty happy with it. If I spent a whole lot more time on it, I'd be working at a loss, like money-wise, so it kind of is what it is. Yeah, that's half the battle really, is kind of knowing when to call it. But I'm pretty happy with it. I think the set of characters is going to look really nice when they're all like next to each other. So I'm looking forward to it, because I've been working on these for like probably about a month. Off and on for a month. It probably takes like, I don't know, if I was working flat out like all day, it'd probably take me like 1 or 2 days for each character. But I end up doing like 3-hour sessions working on each one, kind of spread out. Yeah, I mean, I'm like right at the tail end of the project, so I am kind of ready to move on. I've got a bunch of other ideas that I want to work on of just personal pieces, but I'm still enjoying it because like the characters look dope, and it's really satisfying at the end when the character really comes together. I can show you the other characters if you want. Yeah. Yeah, I work pretty fast, but it's good. It's at the point where I need to like finish it up, you know, without being mean. Like, I enjoy working on this stuff, but it's like gotta wrap it up at some point. Yeah, let me open the other files. Got a whole bunch. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There's the first 2. I'm not sure how my window's looking on the screen. So I need to add a couple touches to some of the others, but I'm just trying to get them all to the same stage of like finished polish. So none of them, I kind of have to sacrifice making them like super detailed, just because there's like 5 different ones that I have to work on. But you know, they're decent paintings. You know, takes a while. Preferred subject matter. I don't know. I like a lot of stuff. I have a lot of fantasy stuff on my website at the moment, but my next couple projects that I'm going to work on are sci-fi. I've got some weapon design that I want to do, and some like mecha character stuff. So I've been like itching to do that, but I have to finish this off first before I can move on. But this is all kind of hand painted, and I want to do some concept art work and some photo bashing and just some good stuff for my portfolio. Yeah, I kind of I can draw anything if I put my mind to it and kind of sit down and work it out, but I don't think I'm naturally good at like vehicles and like complex buildings and stuff. But if I sit down and get the perspective framework set up and you know do it properly, then normally I'm pretty good at it. Automail. Yeah. Yeah, I like mechanical limbs and stuff on characters that are kind of built onto them. I think it's really interesting. Yeah. Thank you. I don't get many viewers around these parts. Down at the bottom of Twitch. It's just me rendering lizard men for like 4 hours at a time. When I'm doing when I finish all my commission stuff and I'm doing some personal work, I'll draw some more interesting stuff. Oh yeah, Edward Elric, like from Full Metal Alchemist. I fucking love FMA. I was watching some FMA clips today. I forgot how insane some of the ending fights are. I was watching Fura Bradley when he like goes ham and fights over. Spoilers. Yes. I really want to do some more Full Metal Alchemist fan art. We should do that sometime. Yeah, I've watched FMA so many times. I think FMA is my favourite anime. I love it so much. Yeah, it slaps. Oh, cool. Have you got like links to stuff? Oh, you have some VODs on your channel. That's cool. Oh, you do card paintings. Sick. Is it Magic the Gathering? Can't tell. It's too small. Ah, nice. Yeah. Yeah, I used to play card games and stuff when I was younger. It was kind of like card alters weren't really a thing. Like, you saw them occasionally, but people hadn't really caught on. Yeah, I'll give that a fucking follow. I love that kind of stuff. I don't, I think I did a couple, but I didn't do a ton. No worries, man. Yeah, I love watching people do that. Yeah. I love it. Good stuff. I would try it again, but I don't know. It takes so much time to do. I don't really have that much time anymore to dedicate to stuff like that. If I was good, I would probably like order a card alter rather than make one myself, honestly, because there's some really good people that do that kind of stuff, and people that they like do it digitally and then print it and get like a proxy card, like proxy full art or something. That kind of stuff's cool. Yeah, I do traditional paintings, but I probably wouldn't do card alters because I only have a couple tiny brushes and it takes a lot of patience. I don't know how you do it, like if that's your main thing that you do all the time. Yeah, I don't know, proxies make the game accessible to everyone, you know? Like, when I was a kid, I would like print like entire proxy decks and stuff just to test out like decks, you know? And like the only people that care about proxies are the people that have spent a ton of money on cards and they're upset that you're getting to play with cards for free that they spent a ton of money on, you know? Like, it's not like you're trying to win tournaments and stuff with it, it's just you're playing a card game for fun, and the fact that there's this barrier to entry that is pretty high in some cases, you know? Like, some cards are like expensive. When I played Yu-Gi-Oh!, you know, like a playset of some stuff was like 80 quid, and it's like I'm like 15. I'm not paying 80 quid for like 3 cards. Yeah. So I love proxies. When me and my friends play together, we use proxies. As long as your opponent is like knows about it and is okay with it. Like, what's the damage, you know? I agree that they shouldn't be used in like tournaments or whatever, but that's not the case normally. Nice. Yeah, when I was looking at your channel a minute ago, I was looking at the cards and stuff. I didn't recognize any of the cards off the top of my head, but I played a decent amount. I was kind of late to the Magic game. Yu-Gi-Oh was my main thing. I played a little bit of a lot of stuff. Played a little bit of Vanguard. I actually played. Oh, what was that? What was that card game that died like instantly? Duel Masters. I played Duel Masters a bit. On my own, because nobody liked it. Oh yeah, I remember Force of Will. I heard like a full proxy card. Wait, so you hand painted that? Oh yeah, Pokemon, that's the other one. How did I forget Pokemon? I'm such an idiot. Wait, so on the Pact of Will card that you made, did you hand paint the text? You hand painted the text? What the fuck? What? You... What? That's nuts. I wouldn't have the balls to try and do that, you know? Man, mad props for that, man. Yeah, I would never even dare try redoing the text. That's impressive. Like, genuinely. Yeah, I collected Pokemon cards, but I didn't really play a whole ton. I think the card game of Pokemon is actually pretty shit. In my honest opinion, I just don't think it's very good. But I collected the cards for a long time. I had a pretty sizable collection. Like, I ended up selling I took my Pokemon binders to Yu-Gi-Oh events and sold Pokemon cards to fund some of the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff that I needed. Some of the Yu-Gi-Oh decks that I built. Because like old Pokemon cards are fucking, they sell like decently well, you know. Especially mine, like decent condition. Had a couple quite rare ones. Oh, dude, I would kill my parents if they threw my stuff away. I don't know. I'm super sentimental about my cards. I have a drawer full of decks that I've built over the years. I mean, like, I kind of buy and trade decks every now and then, but I keep kind of my favorites, or like, I don't know, ones that are sentimental to me. I've got like a solid like 10 decks just of Yu-Gi-Oh alone in my drawer. That's separate from just like the mountain of cards, like the collection overall. I'm talking about like my specific decks that I made and I kept as like one cohesive deck and never dismantled. Oh no! Dude, your parents just don't understand like how much that stuff's worth, you know? Like, especially N64 era stuff is like, I don't know, it depends where you go, but if you want decent quality stuff, it's kind of expensive to buy now. If you want original N64 era kit. You have my sympathies. I'm pretty close to finishing this guy as well. Just need to do these scales. Yeah. I mean, it's like those people that forget about their structure decks and stuff in the shed, and then like they're worth like so much money when they get dug out like 20 years later. Like, there's no way you can really know what is or isn't going to be worth a lot in the future. And I don't know. I don't think hoarding stuff just because it might be valuable sometime in the future is a good idea. Like, that's just like, that is basically just hoarding, isn't it, at that point? It's like I guess NTG is a bit different because that's been around for ages and that's got like a tried and true history of increasing card value. But you know, when new stuff comes out and people just buy it and like, you know, buy the palette, it's insane. It's not different in theory, but like MTG's been around the longest, so people have had the most time to kind of see the value in it. Because if you compare it to things like Vanguard, like, I don't know, there's no way of knowing if that card game's gonna stick around or whether it's gonna die off, which ironically it did. And all the people that invested in the decks and stuff and sealed mint condition structure decks and booster boxes, it's like, you're looking pretty done now, aren't you? Yeah, I don't know, I'm not a hardcore like Magic player. I haven't played in years, but I see stuff every now and then because I still follow a lot of the artists. And I don't know, I think some of it's to do with kind of politics. I think they hired a couple artists who were exposed as being not the most politically correct, I guess you could say. I think they held some pretty shitty views on I don't know, LGBT rights and stuff like that. And I think Wizards said that they were not going to work with them in the next set, and then they ended up using a couple of their paintings for cards, so everyone was pretty pissed at that. But I think that might just be like one example of several. But like I said, I'm not like in the community, so I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I read up on it. It was the reason I read up on it was because it was a woman, and I was surprised because I was like, I just assumed that it was like a man for some reason, you know. But it was a woman that had all these kind of hard conservative leaning. Well, that's not fair. Not even conservative, just kind of arsehole views on gender politics and stuff. Yeah. I do believe in like separation of art and the artist, but it's kind of hard when they're still alive and posting tweets like as you speak, you know. It's a lot harder to separate the artist from the art. Like if they're dead, I mean, it doesn't really matter, you know. Like people like H.P. Lovecraft, where he was a pretty homophobic guy in real life, but like he's long dead and his work brings more joy than it does hate now. You just kind of have to accept that he wasn't a saint, and as long as people have access to the information of what he was really like, I think it's fine for people to enjoy their work, you know. But if it's like an MTG artist who like who like pops up on my Twitter timeline saying some like racist shit, like it's a bit harder to defend. You know, because like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Caravaggio is like a prime example. He was a fucking lunatic. He was a fucking lunatic. You know, generally I try not to like ruin people's careers, because like I think everyone's done shitty things or said shitty things at one point or another. And can you imagine to have like the entire internet like dumping on you and getting fired from work because they find out about it, and not being able to get a job anywhere because your name is popping up. If someone types your name in Google, the first thing that pops up is like a million articles about how racist you are or something. It's like there's no way for you to like carry on living, you know? Like what can you do? Yeah. And I mean, at the same time, like, fuck these people, you know, that are that are being kind of shitty people. I don't really have a solution. I'm just kind of rambling. Yeah. It's like there's another artist that I follow that kind of got cancelled like that. I mean, for good reason, but it's a bit of a difficult situation because it doesn't really matter how much they apologize or if they genuinely change for the better. Like, people just bombard their Twitter and they can never really recover, especially because your name is kind of important if you're doing work in the art industry. Like, I'm not sure how this particular person I'm thinking of could recover reputation wise. Yeah, there's not really a solution, is there? But I just try not to be a part of it, really. Like, if I can't offer a solution, the least I can do is like not be part of the problem. Especially on the internet, where like people are so quick to judge and make assumptions and stuff like that. I'm not sensitive, but I definitely act differently when I'm online, you know, or in like a work environment, because you never know what's going to get dragged up. Because it's not really about like being a good person or whatever. It's more like a smear campaign. And people can pull up stuff that you said years ago. Without context, and just kind of use it to dunk on you. Yeah, people are. Especially Twitter, man. Scary. But I need it. I need the followers. I need the... I need to grow those like social accounts just so I have like a fan base that I can, you know, build a career off. Yeah, he's a perfect example. Yeah, I don't. That's the thing. Like, you never really know these people. Like, you might have watched Shane for like, you know, since his early days on YouTube, and no matter how many thousands of hours you spent watching him, you don't know what he's really like. You know, like the only stuff you've ever seen of him is stuff that he edited and uploaded himself. You know, like you don't really know what he's like as a person. So, I don't know. I think it's kind of hard to both condemn and defend him. I mean, some of those clips were like fucked up though. Yeah, some of those clips were fucked up. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, because the humor back then was so different, you know, like Ray William Johnson and all that. You couldn't do that kind of humor today, which I know is like an overused phrase, but it's so fucking true, you know. And I look back at it, and I don't really find it funny anymore. But that being said, I'm not offended by it, you know. Like, I don't know. It's just what people thought was funny back then. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with your take on it. Yeah. I don't particularly like him, but when he said some of the more outrageous things that he said, I was like, yeah, that kind of comes across as a joke to me. And when people are like, oh no, he's being real, like about the cat thing, I'm just like, I don't know, that's so like insane. Like, no matter how you know, people are saying that like, oh no, he genuinely did that, and he's like admitting to it on camera. It's like, no, I don't think so. Like, no matter how much of a psychopath you are, I think everyone knows that that's a fucking terrible idea to like say. So I think it was clearly meant as a joke. I don't think he was like secretly admitting to something. Yeah. Well, like, I'm fine with stuff as long as it's a joke, you know. But like the people that were doing it back then were like clearly joking, right? And I don't know, a lot of it was still pretty tasteless, but a lot of the social media stars that I see now, like, I don't fucking know if they are joking. You know, like, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like they're genuinely, I don't know, genuinely just pretty vapid. And homophobic is the bigger one. Racism isn't much of a like, people kind of don't really make those jokes anymore, but you still get people kind of dunking on gay people and stuff. Especially in those I don't know what they're called, like the Team 10 house and things like that, where it's like a bunch of influencers all living together, and you know, people get bullied to fuck in those places. It's crazy. Like, people are so desperate for the followers and success that they have to like put up with like racism or homophobia or straight up just bullying. You know, it's just like, what the fuck? Messed up world. Yeah, fair enough. All we can do is breathe. I mean, that's a good quote, isn't it? I guess. Just focus on breathing. Actually, I'm gonna do these on a different layer so I don't mess it up. Yeah. I mean, like, your hot take is you know, perfectly fine. Like, that's the thing, you've got like a whole range of people, and some people will think that his videos were too far. Some people will say that they were all right then but not now. Some people will say they were never all right to begin with, or, you know, just like a whole range of views on it. So it's a bit hard to like even come to a consensus even now. It doesn't feel like the Twitter mob is actually indicative of what the public opinion actually is, you know? No worries. I'm just kind of blathering. I've been... Actually, I had a viewer earlier that I was chatting to for a bit. But I was doing... I was colouring this arm. So I was kind of like concentrating quite hard. Because I'm not really good at metal. So I was having to like actually sit there and use my little rat brain. But now I'm doing this, I can kind of talk a bit more. Yeah. President's like instant argument territory, isn't it? No matter who you talk to, it's like they're super riled up one way or the other. Yeah, definitely. I think it's messed up because, like, ideally you would make a mistake, apologise and kind of move on from it, but I honestly think with the state of Twitter and like you know, the court of public opinion, I think you have to like not apologise, right? Like, you've got two options. You either like apologize for the rest of your life or refuse to apologize and just like own it and deal with the hate mob that will eventually die down in a week or two. That's the only way like comedians like Bill Burr can survive, you know. Like they're never gonna like apologize for some of the edgier jokes that they make. You have to like stand your ground, which is kind of messed up because I feel like if the hate mob wasn't out to get them, they probably would apologise, you know? But if they apologise now, it's like you'll have people harassing you forever. They will never let it go. Whereas if you don't apologise, they get bored and leave it alone after a couple months. Which is ironic. Yeah. Yeah. That's my opinion on it anyway. So I think they actually do more harm than good in the grand scheme of things. Because sometimes they get it right, you know. It's not like no good has ever come from it, but a lot of the time it's a bad idea. In my humble opinion. Very rarely. Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to do my dailies today. I've been playing Legends of Runeterra, changing the subject away from politics. If I wouldn't be talking about this stuff if I had more viewers, you know. If I had like 100 viewers, I would not be fucking talking about politics or anything. Yeah, I've been playing Legends of Runeterra again. I played it a bit when it came out, and I hated it, and I've come back, and I've changed my mind. I think it's pretty good. I've had the itch to play a card game, but it's lockdown, so I can't really play Yu-Gi-Oh! With my friend, and I don't want to spend money on cards anyway because I'm poor, so But Runeterra's been pretty perfect. I've been really enjoying it. Root. Wait, hang on. Let me Google it. I played. Oh, it's like a board game. Cool. I played Slay the Spire, which is like a video game. It's a card game roguelike, and that was really fun. And it gave me like the itch to play more card games. I love the little pieces. Oh, dude, that actually looks sick. I love it. I love the pieces. That looks so cute. Yeah, I really like that. I'll have to bookmark this. I love board games with like little animal people. I think it's a really cute aesthetic. Yeah, I'll have to look into getting that and playing that with some friends or something, because I fucking love the art style of that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire was cool, and then I started playing Runeterra because I used to play this game called Duelist, and it was like an online TCG where you build your deck and play against an opponent or whatever, but instead of like playing the cards on a board, they turn into like chess pieces, so you can like move them around, and they've got like attack range and stuff, so you could like I really like the game because even if I had like worse cards than my opponent, I could still like outplay on the board. And I won so many matches just by like having bad luck in the card game side of it, and then like min-maxing my way to victory on the on the chessboard. And I love that game. I played that so much. I played that pretty much all through uni, and then they closed the server, and I will never forgive them. Have you seen Godfall on the PS5? That like release day launch title for the PS5. That's like made by the same company that made Duelist, and they shut the servers so that they could make that shitty fucking game that no one's gonna be playing in like 1 year. Fucking stupid game, I hate them. I'll never forgive them for killing my baby. I think Duelist is one of my favourite games ever. I fucking love that game. And it's gone. It's gone forever. So upset. I still follow the artist. I'm glad he's doing well, but I still don't forgive them. Such a good game. The community. I'm still on the like Discord server and the Reddit group, and people still post about it. Every once in a while, I see a post that's like, "I fucking miss Duelist," and everyone has a big sob. Or someone finds like a replay capture of like an amazing game on their computer and they upload it, and like, oh my god, such a good game. Oh, you do Ghibli altars? I didn't see that. Let me take a look. VMK, what the fuck? Is that like is that like a Toontown kind of thing, like an MMO? I don't see any Ghibli altars. There's only 4 VODs on your channel at the moment. It looks like they're all NTG. Wait, are you saying don't search VMK or don't search your Ghibli thing? Okay. I can check your Insta real quick. Holy shit, that dog one's good. Oh yeah, oh dude, the Howl one. That's fucking pog, man. Dude, that's so good. Nice. You got some really nice ones. I imagine you got like a really fine tip, fine liner for some of these anime ones. Hell yeah. Fucking love that stuff. I'll follow you on Insta. Dude. I love that. I think it's a female, but it looks like Alucard from Castlevania. And the lo-fi girl. Yeah, you got some pretty cool ones. Oh, it is Alucard, yeah. I couldn't tell because it had a little bit of extra eyelash, and I was like, is that Alucard or is that just a character that looks like him? I should have recognised the pose from Symphony of the Night. But I wasn't sure what was going on with the arm thing. Oh, it's the chain with the cross. I see now. Yeah, it's cool. I like it. That one's cool as well. Yeah, that's sick. On the Death Note one, I just noticed. That's funny. Yeah, you got some really cool ones. Oh, that's fuck. Is that Hunter x Hunter? What was that character called? The bold chick that plays the flute. I forgot. Melody, that's it. Man, I fucking love Hunter x Hunter. My friend's watching Hunter x Hunter now. And I cannot wait. I've been keeping my mouth shut to not spoil the Chimera Ant arc. But I'm just like, just fucking watch it. Oh, you're going live. Don't worry, man. I'm probably going to wrap up my stream soon. Yeah, you can post a link in here. I'm going to wrap up as soon as I finish this character. Because I want to go do my dailies on Runeterra and then go to bed before it gets too late. I think he's enjoying it. He just hates how Kurapika looks, honestly. I like Kurapika, but I kind of agree with him. His outfit is fucking terrible at the beginning. It's like a weird, like, robe. I don't like it. But he looks better later on in the series. Oh, it's what's his name? Go on and Hisoka. Let's go. Yeah. The PJs. Fucking PJs. Oh, I love Hisoka. I normally hate clown aesthetic stuff, but Hisoka actually like really fucking works. I don't know what it is about him. Oh, okay, I get you. Oh, lots of like anime stuff. Pretty pog. I hate clown aesthetics so much, man. I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. Yeah. I think he was such a good villain. Yeah, it like genuinely creeped me out. And I think his ability is pretty cool as well. Yeah, no worries. Thanks for keeping me company at the end here. I'll check you out if I see you online or streaming or whatever. Your cards are really cool. I think some of your I mean, some of them are like fucking insanely good. But yeah, I like the stuff. Yeah, enjoy your stream. Don't ruin your paints or whatever. Don't spill anything. Yeah, you'll get better. You'll get more consistent as well. Because like your price listings that you've got at on your Instagram seem like fine for some of them, but like when you get to a point where all of your cards are turning out like really nicely, you know, because like realistically, like every painting you do isn't going to be like amazing. Like over time you'll get like more and more consistent at like making the art like pog, and then because you're really like the best stuff that you've done you could sell for like way more than $60. I'd say your pricing's good for some of the other ones that are a little bit more sketchy or a little bit like didn't turn out like as good as some of the best ones in your portfolio, but like your good ones you could sell those for like over 100, like no joke. And as you get better you can like up your prices overall, because there is a market for this. Hey, same. Oh yeah, people pay so much for card alters, especially like your HAL one is like so complicated. There's so much stuff in it. I don't even want to know how long it took. Probably a very, very, very long time. Yeah, but you'll get better and better commissions over time, you know. I really like your anime ones though. They're super cool. I never thought to use a fine liner on top of the paint. That's cool. Yeah, I'd fucking tip 40 if I got a card like that. It's fucking crazy good. Hell yeah. And props to your patron for tipping you. That's like the best feeling. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer. I'm just waffling at this point. I need to just finish this. Finish this and go play some video games or something. Yeah, I'll see you around. I already gave you a follow on your Twitch, so hopefully I'll see you when you go online. Poggers. Yeah. Thank you as well. I'll see you around. I'll see you around.